utensil in this category. So we focused a lot on our design as well. So we made it very attention-grabbing, colorful, and bright as part of the solution. And then also, it can decompose, so they're 100% plastic-free. They decompose, they're compostable. They're very easy to use, so you use it once, you throw it away, and you don't have to worry about washing it, carrying it around, and it helps promote a circular economy. And then also a couple other things is, some people, they don't put sustainability first. So they don't care if it's sustainable. They do care though if it's colorful and it matches the color of your drink. They care that it never gets soggy. Or some people, they want to eat the straw. So we made sure that we had those features as well. So these features would appeal to a number of different consumers. And then on top of that, once we came up with our solution, we also compared it across the board against all the other different competitors that were currently in the market. Then the next question we answered on there is, how much would people be willing to pay for it? So for our products, we had placed them in the high price, high quality category. This is opposite to paper straws and plastic straws, which are in the two lower segments. But we priced our products premium. So our products, about 50 straws, go for about $10 to $12 USD. And in addition to that, we said how many people would be willing to pay for it. When we took a look at the category globally, it's an over $70 billion industry. So if we get even 1% of this, we would still be a very, very big and profitable business. Then we said, how often would people be willing to pay for it? So we said, based off of how often they're willing to pay for it, we would also take a look at who we're targeting for our consumers. In this case, we targeted consumers who purchase it for themselves, restaurants and coffee shops, and then also grocery stores to go ahead and sell our products. And then the final question was, how obsessed are you with solving this problem? For me, I was not very sustainable at all. Honestly, before I started this business, I didn't really think much about the planet. But I found my motivation partway. And my big motivation is, that's my nephew. He's a cute little nephew. But that is my nephew. And I wanted to build a better future for him and generations to come as well. So he became my motivation. My other motivation was the fact that I grew up in beautiful Vancouver, where it's gorgeous, lots of nature, with no trash. And I want to have him see the world like that when he grows up as well. So that became my motivation to be obsessed with solving this problem. So, now that I kind of went through all that, I wanted to talk about quickly soft skills. So, if you recall, there's the business part of your innovation or your business, but you also have to have soft skills. This is very important as a founder and as an entrepreneur. You have to have the motivation. So why you started your business and what keeps you going every single day. Then you also have to have the ambition. Basically, will you do whatever it takes to make your business or innovation come to life? Then you have to have perseverance. Basically, if you go through difficult times, you run out of money, you run into huge problems, will you still keep going? Then will you have resilience? Can you keep going despite setbacks? Problem-solving skills, will you find a way no matter what? And finally, adaptability. Can you adjust to new conditions? So, with our business, Equal, I had the ambition to make it the highest reviewed and the best reviewed straw or utensil out there. It's a weird ambition, but it was still my ambition. So we have had 5-star reviews across the board on Amazon, and on top of that, we had influencers from around the world. Former Miss Hong Kong, we had some DJs around the world, and even a professional golfer and a professional NFL player who tweeted or who shared Instagram stories about our products. I want it to be the most well-known straw and fork brand that you'll ever see. Second, do we have perseverance? We started during COVID, we launched our business during COVID, and we lost all of our customers when COVID happened. We had no restaurants, no hotels, but we still kept on going, and we found a new consumer base in retail. So we started selling on Amazon and online. Then also, do you have resilience? So a lot of people told us, no, we don't really care about a fork or a spoon brand or a straw brand. But guess what? What we did was we innovated and we said, you're going to care about it because we're gonna make it the best looking fork and straw that you'll ever see. So we've worked with Nestle in the US, we've worked with Prada as well to provide them the best looking spoons, forks, and straws that they'll ever see. And we also did problem solving. So no one wanted another straw or fork brand. But what we said is, we're gonna make it the best fork, spoon, and straw brand that you'll ever see. So this is us in Takashimaya. We shipped some products over to Germany in a full display, and that's a picture of us in GS25. We made this aisle the best looking straw, fork, and straw aisle that you'll ever see in store. And adaptability, I talked about this, but we took a look at who people thought our target market was, and we developed it even more. So we developed different key consumers for each of these areas, and we distributed in all 3 channels when people said you should only distribute in 1. So, after kind of giving those lessons, the ultimate question is, does Equo, the business, have product market fit? The answer is, not sure. The reason why is we're still so young, and product market fit is not just a one-time thing, it's ongoing. You have to have product market fit ongoing. But what we can say is that we've achieved a lot of great things. We've been around for nearly 4 years, whereas most startups fail within the first 5 years. 10% fail within their first year, 70% in their second to 5th year, the other 10% after that. So we're lucky we're still alive. Second is that we've replaced over 25 million pieces of plastic. So that is a huge achievement for us because we removed those from the environment. Third, we have switched over 200 businesses over to our sustainable products from plastic. And we've also helped create jobs for people in Vietnam. On top of that, we have some of really great name customers, including, like I said, GS25, Annam Gourmet, Naman Market, Samsung, Fair Price in Singapore, and yes, as I mentioned, Prada was one of our customers as well. And we've achieved over $1 million USD in revenue for our business, and we have expanded it to over 15 countries. And on top of that, we're very lucky as a business to have some global media and awards as well. So we've appeared on Shark Tank Vietnam, Tung Bung Bak Ti, right? I think I said it correctly. Forbes, we've been featured on Forbes, Bloomberg, and we've been lucky to represent Vietnam on the global stage at a number of different competitions as well. And then lastly, we also did raise 1.3 million USD in funding as well for our startup. So the last thing I'm going to leave you with is, as I mentioned, product market fit is an ongoing thing. You have to ask your questions if you are a viable, desirable, and feasible product. But on top of that, you have to have soft skills. And make sure you are always adapting. So I love this quote from the CEO of IBM. The only way you survive is you continuously transform into something else. It's the idea of continuous transformation that makes you an innovation company. So your business or innovation will only work if you continue to innovate every single day.